Mom, are you watching this? I am cooking. Why do I have a feeling all the comments will be like, no, you're doing this all wrong. Yes, oh my god, it's overflowing. Oh damn it, what have I done? So I'm gonna get this kind of like, is this a wok? Okay, the next recipe is fried zucchini rice. Ah, my masterpiece. It's actually delicious, I'm not gonna lie. It's like almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been cooking for hours and hours, and Beverly's taking over the vlog. Hi sweeties! Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my kitchen. Oh my god, never in my whole entire life have I ever thought I would ever do a cooking video. Honestly, I really love you and appreciate you, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be here right now. Let me have a beer. So, basically, the reason why me, a diva, is in the kitchen today is because in some of my daily vlogs, you guys heard me mention that I do vegan meal prep. So basically once a month, or more or less once every 3 weeks, I cook a whole bunch of things and I freeze them in little like portions, so my wife and I can just stick them in the microwave and not worry about cooking and still eat very healthy and vegan. So I mentioned that a few times in a few daily vlogs and stuff, and every time I talk about this, every other comment is you guys asking me to film a video showing you what I eat in a week and how I cook the stuff and the recipes and all that, and I'm like, I promise you I'm not a good cook. I'm just here trying to do my best, but you guys really seem to want this video, so oh my god, you better watch and you better give it a thumbs up because today you're gonna see me cook. All my friends and my family are gonna laugh so much watching this because I'm known for not being too great at house stuff. Like 2 years ago I didn't even know how to fry an egg, but my wife has diabetes and her doctor was saying that she was eating so bad, but she also doesn't cook, and I was eating so bad as well, but my health was okay. But I decided mainly for her to learn to cook healthy stuff, so you know, she would be nice and healthy, and obviously it's good for me too. So I've kind of learned to cook because of that when I got married 2 years ago. So if you're coming into this video expecting something like super professional and stuff, that's not the video for you. This is literally just what I do. I try my best to keep things balanced and make sure there's like protein and stuff, but don't judge me, I'm sure there will be mistakes, I'm sure, because I'm not a cook and I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a little housewife trying to get by. Also, everything I'm gonna be cooking today is vegan as far as I'm aware, but I am a vegetarian, so I try to be vegan at home, but when I go out sometimes I'll have some cheese and some ice cream. I know it's bad, but I'm vegan like 90% of the time, and I've been a vegetarian for 12 years. For the animals. So yeah, just putting that out there. Before we start, please subscribe and activate the notifications so you know when I post a new video. You can also follow me on Patreon for 1 extra video per week. Also, please follow me on Instagram for amazing pictures that are totally gonna change your life, and give us a thumbs up because it really helps the channel. And I'm cooking. Mom, are you watching this? I am cooking. Give us a thumbs up. Yes, helps the channel. Woohoo! Alright, so usually I just like sort of improvise and decide what the heck I'm doing as I go along, and I just eyeball it. But today I kind of written down the recipes. There still won't be like quantities of things because I just eyeball that, but I've written down the ingredients for each recipe and I've given them names, so I'm gonna be following this. They're all like made up recipes, so where's my cookbook deal? So the first recipe I am gonna cook is roasted butternut squash and turnips. And the ingredients for that are obviously butternut squash, turnips, onions, vegetable stock cube, olive oil, and rosemary. I love adding rosemary to things because it kind of makes it taste more like meat, in my opinion. So I've already, as you can see, there's like food everywhere. I've already chopped all my vegetables, so you know, because I'm a professional, like I did all the prep in advance. So right here, oh my god, there's so much of it. I have these 2 big pots of chopped turnips. Are they called turnips or parsnips? It's a root vegetable. And butternut squash. Oh my god, it's so heavy, I need to put it down. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some stock cube. I'm gonna use 2, 1 for each bowl of vegetables. And I'm just gonna crunch it like this over it. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of salt too, because I think just a stock cube won't be enough. And I'm using pink Himalayan salt. I don't know what the difference is, but it's pink. And I'm also gonna add a shit ton of rosemary, because that's what makes this dish taste nice and interesting. So let's stick this rosemary in here. Oh, lovely. And then also a few onions. And then we're gonna get some olive oil in there. And now I'm just gonna mix it as best as I can. Try to get the seasoning everywhere. Then I'm gonna get a baking tray. Ta-da! And I'm gonna stick this all on the baking tray. Why do I have a feeling all the comments will be like, no, you're doing this all wrong. So in an ideal world, it would be just like this and I would have 2 baking trays. However, I only have 1. So it's just going to be sort of piled up, and they're going to have to deal with it and get themselves cooked. And I'm going to sprinkle just some extra salt and pepper on top, you know, just for some extra goodness. Alright, look at this, look at this, it looks so beautiful. So now I'm just gonna stick this in the oven and I'm gonna forget about it. Not literally, but it takes like a few hours. So that's why usually that's the first thing I cook. I start with this, because then by the time I cook everything else, it's ready.
Many unbearable hours later.
Yay, the roasted vegetables are ready. Let's try one. Let's see, let's see. Oh, oh. Well done. Okay, the next recipe is fried zucchini rice. Ah, my masterpiece. So for that, you're gonna need zucchini, or you know, courgettes, whatever you call it, rice, dill, vegetable stock cube, olive oil, onions, and basil. So I'm gonna get this kind of like, is this a wok? I don't know, this kind of stir-fried pan type of thing. And I am gonna put some olive oil in there. Ooh, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna put in some onions. And I'm just gonna fry them so they taste nice. You know, I'm gonna kind of like saute them. You'll see I do that with most of the things. I like fry onions first and then I add the rest of the ingredients. And usually at this point is when I like adding my seasoning as well. This is probably wrong. This is probably not the right order of things, but that's how I do it. So I'm gonna stick in a stock cube, and then later if I feel like it needs more flavor or more salt, I'll add another cube. But for now, I'll just crush a stock cube in there. And some dill, actually lots of dill. For some reason, dill makes me think of fish. It kind of makes things taste a little bit fishier, which I like. Let's get some dill in there and some basil. Alright, so now I'm just gonna mix that up until the onions are like nice and brown. So it's gonna take like a couple of minutes. Okay, so now that the onions are sort of like caramelized, I'm gonna go ahead and add my zucchini. You know, I cut it already, so it's just cut into slices. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fry them for like a couple of minutes. Okay, so now that I just fried the zucchini with the onions for a little bit, I am gonna add some water so it can just cook in that water for a little bit. I don't want it to be like too covered, you know, just a little bit of water. I don't know, I just eyeball it. Okay, so now I am gonna grab my cooking secret. It's not actually a secret, it's like a cheat. I use this microwavable rice because we've agreed here at home that they taste much better than the rice I make. And also there are different options of different like rice that comes with different grains that have protein and stuff. So it's just easy and it tastes better, so why not? So right now I'm gonna grab this basmati and quinoa rice. So I just squeeze this nice microwavable rice and I'm just gonna add it to the zucchini, and it works. At least I like it. My wife likes it too. Woohoo! Okay, so now the zucchini rice is ready. So I usually use little takeout containers like this one. You know, can you get a sense of the size? It's just like you know, Chinese takeout container. I keep them, and usually this will be like one portion for me. So I can freeze this, and then when I'm ready to eat it, I just stick it in the microwave. So I am just gonna fill up these containers with my zucchini rice. Yay! And this is what I do for all the meals. Okay, the next recipe is called broccoli and smoked tofu pasta. So I'm basically gonna make my own sauce. Ooh, and it's gonna be brown pasta, by the way, because it's healthier. And sometimes regular pasta is not vegan, so I just go for brown pasta. So you're gonna need smoked tofu, broccoli, brown pasta, basil, olive oil, vegetable stock cube, salt, and I wrote smoked tofu twice. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is cook the broccoli on its own. So I'm just gonna put it in a pan. Oh, I dropped it. And I'm just gonna put in some water and some salt, and I'm just gonna boil it and just make sure they're cooked before I start actually making the sauce. Okay, so now the broccoli is ready, so I'm gonna turn that off. And I'm just gonna drain it with a, is this called a colander? Ooh, ouch, that's hot. That's hot. I'm just gonna drain it and leave it aside for a minute. So now I'm gonna cook the brown pasta in boiling water with some salt. Woohoo! I'm just making like a whole bag. Okay, so while the pasta is being cooked, I'm gonna finish making the sauce with the broccoli that we just cooked. So I am gonna start with just a little bit of olive oil, and I am gonna fry some onions. You could add a little bit of garlic too. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that, but just a little bit. And let's not forget a stock cube. Honestly, vegetable stock cube is the most important thing to me when it comes to cooking. I add it to literally everything. Oh, and let's not forget the basil, because I want it to taste very nice and Italian. Okay, so now that the onions are nice and brown, I'm gonna go ahead and add the smoked tofu. So I'm just gonna fry it with the onions a little bit. Oh, delicious. Okay, so after frying the tofu, we'll add the cooked broccoli and some hot water as well. Okay, hot water. Wait, a little bit more. Yeah, woo! Oh my god, this is overflowing. Ooh, the pasta is ready, so I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna drain it. Oh my god, my arms are not strong enough for this. Just gonna drain it over here. Oh my god, this is my workout for the week. And then I'm just gonna drop the pasta in the sauce. Yes, oh my god, it's overflowing. Oh damn it, what have I done? And the pasta is ready for the containers. Ooh, let me try some. Get some tofu, get some broccoli. Mmm. Oh my god. It's actually delicious, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so the next recipe is something that I don't actually cook from scratch. You're gonna laugh because it's not like a real thing. I just make it in the microwave, but I'm gonna show it to you just in case you find it interesting because it's just very practical. And it is Brazilian style rice and beans. I'm from Brazil, obviously, so the way they make it in Brazil is very different because they make it from scratch and it takes hours, but this is the way I make it. And to be honest, I think it tastes pretty similar. So basically, all you're gonna need is rice, black beans, a vegetable stock cube, and bay leaves. So I'm gonna get a plastic bowl like this that can be microwaved, and I'm gonna get a can of black beans. I'm gonna put in the beans, And they're just black beans in water, so I'm just gonna, use the water that is already in here. I'm actually gonna add 2 cans of black beans. And then I am gonna get this microwavable rice. So the one I'm gonna use right now is basmati and wild rice. So I'm just gonna squeeze it like this to separate it. And then I'm gonna just put it in the bowl with the beans. Then I'm gonna get 2 stock cubes. So I kind of do like 1 stock cube per can type of thing. That's kind of like the measurement I have in my head. But I always just taste it and see if it needs any more. So I'll crush a stock cube in there. Okay, so now the most important part are the bay leaves. Because the bay leaves are what gonna make it taste like it was made in Brazil. So I'm just gonna stick some bay leaves in there. And you don't eat them, when you're eating the dish. You just put them in there for flavor. Yeah?
It sounds like you're saying bailiff, like the bailiff at the prison.
Okay, so now I'm gonna mix all of this in really well. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm just gonna stick it in the microwave for like about 7 minutes. So it's like nice and cooked. So 7 minutes, yay, woo! Okay, so 7 minutes later, ooh, the rice and beans are ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in my little takeout containers. Look at this cute little portion. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Mmm, smells like home. Okay, so now I am gonna make some vegan Bolognese pasta. Oh, and this is one of my favorite things ever to make. So first things first, I am gonna start by, where's my pasta? Oh, here it is. I am gonna start by cooking some brown pasta just in boiling water with salt. Okay, so while the pasta is being cooked in here, I'm gonna make the sauce. Well, sort of make the sauce because I'm gonna use a pre-made sauce as well, which I don't usually do, but that's what I have. So first things first, a little bit of olive oil. Oh my god, oh my god, that's all my olive oil and I need it for other dishes. I'm gonna have to improvise. As you can see, I'm not the most organized cook. I'm gonna fry some onions. And as per usual, this is when I add my seasonings. So I am gonna crush a vegetable stock cube in there. Surprise, surprise. And a little bit of garlic, but not too much at all. I don't want it to be like garlicky. And now I'm gonna add the 2 things that I think, oh, if I can open it, oh my god. Ah! Yes. So I'm gonna add the 2 things that in my opinion make fake meat taste like real meat. And that is mustard. So I'm gonna get like a bunch of mustard. Oh yes. Oh yes, get that mustard. I f***ing love mustard. Woo! And rosemary. Yes, let's just finish off this rosemary in there. Oh, lovely. And let's mix that all together. Beautiful, look at the mustard. Oh, okay, so now we're gonna get this vegan minced meat and we're gonna fry it with the onions and the mustard and all the seasoning. Woohoo! I'm gonna use 2 bags of that because I am going for quantity. I want lots of meals to freeze for the whole month. Yes. Oh my god, that's a lot. So now I am gonna just add some tomato pasta sauce to that. I would usually get like tomato like passata and make my own sauce type of thing, but we already had this in the cupboard, so why not? So I'm just gonna use the whole thing. Oh yes. Woo. And actually I'll add a little bit of water too. I don't want it to be dry. I've actually realized there's a little bit too much meat and not enough tomato sauce, so I am gonna stick a tomato soup in there too. Why not? Ooh, yes, creamy. Alrighty, the pasta is ready and so is the sauce. So I'm just gonna drain this pasta and mix it with the sauce and then put it in the containers. I think we're gonna have, oh my god, it's so heavy, lots of this one. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna cook is more like a side. It's not a main thing. Because sometimes I like to mix these things up. You know, have half of a container or something with half of another one. So this is just some cabbage. And I use, obviously, like a regular like purple cabbage, soy sauce, mustard, a stock cube, olive oil, and onions. I'm gonna be using vegan butter instead of olive oil this time around just because I ran out of olive oil. So right now I'm melting some butter. And I'll do the same thing I did with the other dishes and add the seasoning now. And in this case, the seasoning is 1 vegetable stock cube. And let's not forget lots and lots and lots of mustard. Oh, I love cooking with mustard. And usually I would put some chili sauce in this as well, but I ran out of chili sauce. And black pepper too. I like making my cabbage quite spicy. And let's add lots and lots of soy sauce. Yeah, woohoo! And then we just get that cabbage and we stick it in there. Woo! Honestly, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning now. It takes me a while to cook. I'm not fast. Okay, so the cabbage is done. So I like to put it in like smaller containers, so it's kind of like a side. Oh, I love this cabbage. Eileen doesn't like it as much. So this one is more just for myself. My cabbage. Okay, so now I'm gonna make some spinach and fake chicken. That's really nice because both the fake chicken and the spinach have protein, so that's a good one. And I am gonna use vegetable stock cube, surprise, surprise, spinach, fake chicken. This is corn chicken, by the way, that I'm using. I would use rosemary, but I finished my rosemary. Mustard, soy sauce, olive oil, which I'm actually gonna switch for vegan butter, and onions. And now I'm just gonna add the vegan corn chicken. And I'm gonna fry it with the onions for a little bit, just like a couple of minutes. And then it's time for the spinach! Woohoo! And the spinach is done! Should we try it? Oh my god, where's my fork? Oh my god, it's so hot. Oh my god, it's really good. I don't know if it's weird to say this about my own food, but it's damn good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm exhausted. I've cooked so much stuff. Oh, hold on, let me grab this camera and sit on the floor. I can't stand anymore. Like, I literally can't stand up anymore. Oh my god. Oh, that was intense. Oh my god, okay, let me show you what I've made. Look at this. Oh my god, that's a lot of food. And I'm just gonna let it cool down and then I'm gonna put it in the freezer. But look, that's the broccoli pasta, the rice and beans, the roast vegetables, the Bolognese pasta, the cabbage, the fake chicken. I think that's Bolognese pasta too. Oh my god, so much stuff. So that's actually more than a week. And for, oh, hello Beverly. And for 2 people. Oh, Beverly, I'm trying to vlog. Little baby. It's like almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been cooking for hours and hours. And Beverly's taking over the vlog. You know, it's a lot of work. But now I don't have to worry about it for the next few weeks. So, oh my god, I hope you enjoyed this video. You've been asking so much for it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Oh my god, and please tell me which recipe is your favorite in the comments. Tell me which one you would like to try. If you cook any of these recipes, please like take a picture and tag me on Instagram or whatever. That would be really fun. Okay, so I am gonna go take a shower and go to bed because I am exhausted. Thank you so much for watching and have a very, very lovely day. Mwah!